Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hudson Middle School for this evening's Big Rivers Conference boys soccer match between the visiting Wildcats from River Falls High School and the hosting Hudson Raiders. I'm Chuck Bublitz, and I'll be with you this evening for the duration of the game. The Wildcats are coached by George Owen, and the Raiders are coached by Steve Solom. It's a beautiful night out here for soccer. Sun shining, nice cool temperatures, ready for the boys to run their hearts out tonight. Looking forward to an exciting match. Both teams, as always, are primed for a big rivalry game. Neighbors along the St. Croix, colleagues at club. There's always pride on the line whenever River Falls and Hudson meet. River Falls has taken the field already. Hudson going through their final sprint, final warm-up in the home whites. River Falls wearing their visiting navy and yellow. Referees taking their positions around the field. Hudson circling up. Final moment to focus before the game kicks off. Glad you could join us. Hope you enjoy the match. It's been a good season for the Raiders so far, and they're looking to continue that start this evening with a conference win. Center referee, Mr. Steve Ross, checks with the goalies. He's counting the players, one of his strengths. And he is about ready to get things underway. He's checking off with the clocks, checking his watch, whistle up, and we are off. River Falls starting the match off, dropping it back, and getting set up. Right away, ball nicely won by Chase Blackman. Missed a little bit of a pass there, but they were able to win it back, play it out. Captain Dan Kloot playing back there in the center of defense, looking for Walter Brose. Nice ball played up there from the defender to a checking forward. So he's looking to cross it over to his teammate. First touch got away from him a little bit, but it worked out well. Spread it wide onto the left flank, and the ball careens out of bounds for a Hudson throw. Hunter Quaddy taking it, throwing it into Blackman. First touch slips in behind him, but it works out and falls to Newton. A nifty little turn there, and he's off and running, looking for Walter Brose. And after a fortunate touch there, Cole Osterhus plays it through. Nice hustle there by Bradley. Unlucky off of George Newton, and it's a River Falls throw. Looks like 19 for River Falls, stepping up there. Thomas Scott throwing it in there. Nicely won there by the Raiders, looking for a nifty little 1-2, good overlapping run by Brose. Osterhus plays it just a little too bit far central, looking to probably play him a little bit easier, more through onto goal. But chased down nicely by the Raiders. Will Richards head up looking. Nice play to possession there. Good ball in from the flank to Walter, looking to lay it off onto Chase's overlap and run there. A little bit too far for him. And Hudson with the throw. Nicely played up there by Tyler Thompson. Flicked on by Chase Blackman. Cole Osterhus unable to get it here. Now River Falls is off, looking to break. Nice ball in the flank. Michael Smits was looking to run onto it, but chased down there by the Raiders defender and played out a touch for River Falls throw and taken quickly. Won by the Raiders. And now they're looking to break as right away Will Richards plays a great ball over the top to Cole Osterhus, who runs onto it, takes a first touch, gets out a little bit ahead of him. Off the knee there, took an awkward bounce for him, and the first touch rolls right into the goalkeeper's arms. Nice job by Yari Zoller to be out there at the edge of the 18 in a position where he could take advantage with the long touch. He punts it, gets it back into play. Nicely won by Bradley Jacobson there. Hudson doing a nice job of winning the possession in the midfield. when they give it away. And now here's River Falls again, working it down the flank to number 6, Michael Smits. He looks to cross the ball in. A little bit of miscommunication there, it looks like, between the goalie and the 2 defenders. But it worked out well for Hudson. It's a great touch there by Cole Osterhus, and he plays in Santi Vergara there, who's off and running. Touch saved nicely there by Yari Zoller for River Falls. Calming his team down, letting them get reset, spread the field. And the ball goes right back to Hudson possession. Getting some good possession of the ball early here, Hudson. Unable to connect in that final touch, final pass. Nice physical fight there between the Raiders and the Wildcats. Foul played, decision for in favor of Hudson there by center ref. Hudson gonna take their time. Dan Clune will come up to take it. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3 players setting up on the far side of the box. Chase Blackman gets in to join. George Newton and Will Richards waiting for any rebounds. And Clune plays a nice ball into the far post. Well done by Zoller to come off his line, call out, and a nice clean punch. High and wide out. Looks like it must have come off a Raider. Or not. Hudson throw. River Falls final defensive third. Looks like Hunter Quaddy coming up. And it's like a foul off the throw-in. Free kick for River Falls. Played up the left flank. One in the air by Will Richards and headed out into touch. It's for another River Falls throw. Looks like it's going to be number 21, Sam Filkins, over there taking it. He plays it into 18, Hunter Henk, one of their captains. Now played wide to 6. Nice first-time touch to the diagonal run there. Played into support. Good job closing by the Raiders, and George Newton wins another foul on number 7 for the Wildcats, Mason Linehan. Looks like he was down there for a minute. Looks like he's now back up and running. Dan Clute sets up to take the free kick out of his defensive third. Hudson seen a lot of the ball early. River Falls looking to attack quite a bit down the right flank. Wonderful flick on by Cole Osterhus onto Walter Brose. Zoller's off his line. Brose looks to play it low. Great save by Zoller. Fantastic job keeping calm, keeping his feet, and getting a touch on the shot there. Really nice play there by Zoller. He's done a fantastic job early here. Really taking good angles, being in good positions, and then being ready to react when the shot's taken. River Falls quickly takes the free kick. They're looking to get a flick on there. One in the air by Klunt. Osterhus loses the ball in midfield, and a great first ball out to the left flank. Bounces off, heading back and forth. Hunter Quaddy fighting for the ball there, loses it to number 8. Hart Shelton Davies, he's taking a run. Looks like he's trying to get down the flank. Goes to ground, no call. That's going to be a goal kick for the Raiders. Peyton Spencer setting up.
I think he would know.
Hard to miss with the neon green gloves there, neon yellow gloves. Highlighter color. Gets the ball back into play. One with a nice chest there by number 7, Mason Linehan, but straight away Hudson gets the second ball, plays it up looking for Walter Brose on the run, and heads out into touch. George Newton takes it. Quick throw, nope, we'll take our time. Bradley Jacobson's gonna come up. Look to play Walter Brose. Not checking back to the ball there. Allows the defender to step in front. Nice job by Thomas Scott. But again, now they take advantage with him being up from winning the ball. Played centrally, but cleared out nicely by the midfielder there. Hudson gets another throw, and Jacobson looking to throw. Newton in there. Brose there. Played back to him nicely. Crossed in high, cross, won well by the defender. And River Falls looking to break. And a great job by Damian Overby there, checking back, playing the ball wide to the flank, looking to catch Thomas Scott up there, running onto it, or possibly Hunter Hank, sorry, my apologies. But Spencer grabs that easily. Gets the ball back into play with the punt, looking for Osterhus with a back, potentially, flicking it on. Ball bounces around. Will Richards Nicely done, carrying it down the flank, plays it nicely to Walter Brose, who looks to flick it over 3 defenders, unable to do that. And River Falls has the ball heading back in the other direction. Splits the defenders nicely in a first-time ball onto the left flank. River Falls really looking to work the ball down the flanks. And now there's a race. That's Hunter Hank tangling with Tyler Thompson. Looks like Hank was able to play it off of Thompson's foot there. Nice job, Thompson, being in a good position, and great effort by Hank to get to the ball and win a corner kick for the Wildcats. Going to make it interesting for Spencer there. They got 2 men right on him on the goal line. Curious as to whether they're going to try and play it right into that scrum in the middle, or if they're looking to do something else with it. Played about the penalty spot there. Wonderfully by Hunter Quaddy, stepping up. Ambitious effort there on the rebound, and now Hudson's off on the break. Ball to Walter Brose. Little bit short, and a fantastic job by the Wildcat defender to step up there, win that ball, transition them into their offense. Hunter Hank looking to chase it down, keep it in play. She does fantastically, but Dan Klunt's right there to pick it up and smartly plays it out. Allow his defense to get back reset. Raiders look pretty organized in the back there tonight. You can see from this shot the back 4 nice and flat. Holding a good line. Well cleared by Newton in there. Cole Osterhus looking, and a fantastic job by Jacob Billicky to foul Cole Osterhus, jumping over the back there per our central ref, and that gets the Raiders a free kick in midfield. Dan Klunt, as per usual, will be taking the free kick. Raiders line up. Playing 3 forwards tonight. High, long ball. Looking for Santi there. Nice job stepping in front by the defender. Mason Linehan's unable to keep it in play for the Wildcats, and Hunter Quaddy's going to take the throw for the Raiders. Plays it to Chase Blackman, looking to get it down the flank. He's unable to do that. And now there's a foot race on. Hunter Quaddy wins it. Great job. Plays support to Tyler Thompson. Getting cute with the ball there. Dangerous position for it. And the Wildcats are able to capitalize on the turnover there. Rushing forward. Raiders able to get numbers back. Great job recovering, forcing him to slow down by Chase Blackman, allowing his teammates to get back. Play a ball in from the flank there. And Quaddy plays it up, looking to get a Wildcat player in this case. They win the ball back out to the left flank. Numbers in the box, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the box. There's some support there. Nice ball into the spot. Get a flick on it just over across the mouth of the goal. Spencer came out for it, did not get a touch to it, and the Raiders are fortunate that there was no one there to clean that up or that it didn't tuck into the far corner. First and really best chance for the Wildcats so far tonight. They've looked to do that all night long, get the ball into the corner and play it across, and that is easily the most successful they've been so far. Ball back into play for the Raiders. Brose takes a touch, and foul called. Free kick, Hudson. Right away looking to take a quick, great run by Will Richards right from the minute the foul was called. He took off down the flank, and a fantastic job keeping that in play. It was well done. Looking for a little back heel flick, and they are fortunate in that it looks like the ball careened off of Thomas Scott there and out in for a Raider corner kick. As they are wont to do, Raiders send 2 into the corner, Dan Clute and Will Richards. We're forcing the Wildcats to take a couple players out of the box. That gives some fewer numbers in the box to defend if they choose to play it long straight away, which Dan Clute does. He bends the ball in, far post looking for Walter Brose. Nice job by the defender staying goal side there, keeps it out, but it's still alive in the box. And now it's cleared. Number 4 for the Wildcats. Damien Overby's over there picking the ball up and looking straight away to play on the break to his attacking partner, Hunter Hank. Again, a really nice job of the Raiders getting numbers back and preventing the Wildcats from breaking free, forcing them to play sideways or backwards. River Falls is looking as much as they can to push forward, and Hudson, by and large, has done a nice job of getting numbers back and not letting him break 3. Oh, looks like ball sailed over the head of the defender there. Great job by Will Richards playing a fantastic ball as Walter Brose is in on goal. He's in the box. Defender goes down. He manages to keep the ball, Brose does. And a fantastic job of help defense coming over there, getting on the ball and clearing it out. There was, looks like Bros was offsides on the initial play. Nice job by the assistant referee over there holding his position and letting the center ref know that the initial ball from Richards to Bros there was offsides. Wildcat having back in play here. Ball is at the face of Mason Linehan, feet of Mason Linehan. He gets it wide. Ball is centered to Damien Overby, who looks to settle. Can't get a shot off. And it is cleared out by the Raiders. Santi Vergara gets back, wins the ball, plays it to call Osterhus. He's carrying it down the right flank, one-on-one, and a nice job by the defender staying patient there and poking the ball away when he had the opportunity. It's a couple nice, really heads-up plays by Silas Young there for the Wildcats. Hunter Kwadi gets the ball back in play. Osterhus stayed out on the flank, switching with Santi Vergara. Chase Blackman looks to get played through. Nice job by Santi. They're getting his body in front of the ball, and that's really close to going in. We're going to call it a shot because I'm sure that's what he intended to do. Nice shot there from the flank, but Yari Zoller has yelled all night. Looks like he probably had that covered. Zoller ready to get the ball back in play for the Wildcats. Plays it to Blackman. Smart touch out wide. Throwing for the Raiders. Again, Hunter Kwadi coming up from his right defensive position to take those throws even deep in the opponent's half. And he's looking to find Osterhus, who gets a shoulder onto it. Second ball won by the Wildcats, and a nice little attempt there by Kwadi. But in the end, an easy catch for Zoller with Walter Bros running onto him. Again, letting the Wildcats get forward, taking his full 6 seconds, and plays a really nice ball. The question is now, can the Wildcats win them? Newton putting in a good effort, but taken down nicely and given back to the Raiders. Attacking the defense. Now what's he going to do with it? Looking to play the ball to Osterhus' foot, but he was not checking, and so the Wildcats were able to pick it up. Nice block by Mr. Ross. He was quite the goalie back in his day, showing those natural instincts. And here's an opportunity for the Wildcats. Look to play straight through by Mason Linehan, but unfortunately looks like a little bit of miscommunication there between him and Hunter Hank, as Hank was not making the run, and it turns into a little bit of pickup practice there for the goalie. Linehan gets a touch on it. Tyler Thompson clears it out nicely. Santi checking back, but good aggressive play there by 20. Boot it up one more time, see what happens. Osterhus gets a head on it, and that's going to fall nicely for Richards. Now the Raiders on the attack. We got a 4-on-4 here. He looks to slot the ball through to Walter Bros. Defender clears it, but only as far as Vergara, who's going to keep it in. One-on-one, and he wins it. Nope, no, didn't win a corner kick. Looks like he played it out, so that's a goal kick for the Wildcats. They did a really nice job dealing with that one there. Hudson had even numbers rushing on with, one of their best players, the ball at his feet. He looks to slide it through, and fantastic job by the defender, staying central, clears it out, and then number 21, it looks like down there, Sam Filkins forced the turnover. Ball back in play here. Osterhus chasing it down, and Will Richards picks it up, attacks the defender, takes a space. Nice touch around him. He's still going in the middle of the box. Another touch, and that's going to be a goal. Really nice job by Will Richards. Picked the ball up at pace. 2 easy touches around the defenders, and then slotted it into the side of the net. Zoller really did about as well as he could have on that one, but when you've got a talented player standing in the middle of the box with nobody on him, they're usually going to score. Fantastic play by Richards, aggressive, at speed, good clean touches, and a wonderful finish. Hudson takes the lead 1-0 in the 17th minute of play. Some substitutions here coming on for Hudson. Looks like Vergara's going off. Jacobson's going to switch up, and looks like he's going to play forward. And looks like number 8, Dylan Ferrari, is coming on for the Raiders. And we're back underway. Again, the Raiders take a 1-0 lead in the 17th minute off an unassisted goal by Will Richards, picking the ball up in the middle of River Falls' defensive third, aggressively attacking, beating 2 defenders to the middle of the box, and then slotting the ball in the net. See how River Falls recovers if they make any changes to their lineup, to their formation. Now that they're trailing, Hudson has. Taken Jacobson, put him up at forward, and here's now across for the Wildcats. First touch for Dylan there is a smart header. Doesn't know what's behind him, so he plays it out of touch. That's going to be a corner kick for the Wildcats.
He told, because we were talking about colleges, and I was like, oh, I want to go to Stoughton. He's like, me too. And I was like, for what? He's like, business. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then he wants to be something like O'Neill. Like,
River Falls, little trickery there. 3 players on the line. They play it in, and unfortunately for the Wildcats, they did a nice job creating some confusion for the Raiders, getting the ball into the touch line, and then looks like he just was unable to keep that ball in play. Out for a goal kick for the Raiders. Good crowd out tonight. Parents, family, friends. You can see on the far side the student cheering section has yet to get really going, but they should get there yet tonight. Nice job, first time. Wonderful ball by Newton and splitting the outside back and the central back. Jacobson able to strongly win the ball, and now what can he do with it? Looks to touch on one, and the late run by Newton, and then he puts it over the net. Oh, what a great job by the Raiders. Jacobson did a fantastic job attacking the defender, beating him so he could slot the ball nicely across. Looks like it did take a deflection by Newton, or off Newton's shot. Raiders get a corner kick and another chance to put the ball in the net. Before that happens, we got a couple of subs coming on. Looks like possibly Santi Varaga's coming back on. And Mitch Thompson into the game. Again, Richards and Klunt set up in the corner. Klunt will again play it, bending it far post, into the middle. Oh, and that's a goal! What a fantastic job by Carl Osterhus. Pretty simple stuff. Kick it to the head of the biggest guy in the middle and let him knot it into the goal. I think really the first real challenge for Zoller there that he didn't seem ready to answer, although let's just be honest. That's a tall task for a goalie to have a massive center forward like that planted right in front of you. Osterhus did what he's supposed to do when you're standing 5 yards out, unmarked, and the ball gets kicked right to your head. He knotted it down. Good technique, and into the goal. Fantastic service, though. Really made the goal easy for Osterhus. Dan Klunt, as he is so capable of doing, put the ball right where it needed to be and really didn't help leave Zoller with anything to do but watch it fall into the back of his net. Ball's back in play, back in the Raider possession, 2-0 lead after a 19th minute goal by Carl Osterhus to make it 2-0. River Falls looking to pick it up here again. Damien Overby really aggressively and wonderfully winning the ball there. And then continuing up the pressure to play it out. Goes out for a corner, or a throw-in for the Raiders. Taken by Chase Blackman, flicked on by Hunter Quaddy. It's another throw-in for the Raiders. Blackman will take it again. Plays it up, looking for Osterhus. He looks to flick it on himself. Instead, flicks it out of bounds. It's a throw-in for the Wildcats. Silas Young's going to take it. Throws it in. First touch gets away from the Wildcat player there a little bit. Oh, and look at Richards. Really, oh, what a fantastic foul on the Wildcats. Probably a smart foul. Richards, the first goal scorer, looked like he was going to go off on a pretty dangerous run there, and a little tug by 18 to slow him down, allow his team to get back behind the ball. But the Raiders have proven dangerous on set plays already tonight. See if they can do so again. Blackman plays the ball right into the box. And what a great job by Yari Zoller. That's really, really difficult. Osterhus is big, he's tall, he's strong in the air, and Zoller did a wonderful job to jump up, win that ball, and secure it for his team. He's had a great game tonight. Ball bounce off the Rider Cats, despite their contention that it was off of George Newton. It's going to be a throw in here for the Raiders. Looking to flick. Good communication there. Like to talk from Osterhus to Bros. Just a little header practice there. Again, fantastic goalkeeper skills there by Mr. Ross. Really has a sense of where the ball's going to be. Look at the speed. Goodness gracious, Damien Overby. Since the second goal, his effort's really been fantastic. Looking to carry his team on his back as a captain. That's the kind of leadership you like to see. Ball played out, flicked on. River Falls looks like they've dropped now Oy, dangerous. Really fortunate. Can Newton do it on the first touch? He's looking to, plays it into the corner to Walter Brose. It settles it down, takes on the defender. Really smartly by the first defender. By the second defender. No. Brose went down, felt he was fouled. The center ref didn't agree. And a nice job backtracking by Will Richards to win the ball back for Hudson. I think that's been one of the keys to the game so far, as Hudson's done a fantastic job when they've lost possession as River Falls has looked to break. They've got numbers back. They've gotten behind the ball, and they've won it back. Nice run by Mitch Thompson. Good talk. Plays a smart little 1-2 with George Newtonen. Oh, nice little 1-2 touch. Plays the ball in, and Osterhus just nods it wide. Hudson really, since that first goal, has looked dangerous. They've found their legs. They're attacking, and they found a lot of space right in the middle of the River Falls box there Osterhus has. They just don't seem to have someone that can stay with him right now. Solar sets up. River Falls making a sub. Hart Shelton Davies is coming into the game. Nice flick on there, settled. Oh, nice. Looks for a cheeky little flick there to the flank. Hudson's in great position defensively to cover that. Noonan with a header. Hunter Hank dropping back deep from his forward position to pick it up. And looking to center it, gives it back to Osterhus. Plays a nice little drop back for Thompson there. It's like he's looking to find a forward's head or feet there, but only able to find the central defender. Remains composed. See if River Falls can get a little bit of possession here. There's some room out on the right flank, and they've done a nice job to find that. Hanks out there. Can he take on the defender in a one-on-one situation? Able to do so. Get the cross off to Overby. First touch sticks under him a little bit, but he maintains possession fantastically. Keeps his feet. Centers it, and can they hear? Over the crossbar. Really fantastic play there from the captains for River Falls. Combining nicely. Fantastic effort from Overby to stick with it, to get the ball to the end line, and then slot it across to his teammate, who unfortunately looks like he's leaning back a little bit there, and when you do that, the ball goes over the crossbar. Unfortunate for the Wildcats, as they had worked hard to create a fantastic chance. Tyler Thompson coming off for the Raiders. Hunter Quaddy coming back in. Looks like they're going to make a switch there. If Hunter Hank's going to be on the left, or on the left defensive flank, looks like they want Quaddy out there to deal with his speed and his skill. Newtonen trying to keep possession. Nice job by Mason Linehan, winning the ball, finding Damien Overby. He is fast and skilled. Nice job finding the flank, crossing the ball in far post. Nobody there for that one, and it's catch practice for Peyton Spencer, who immediately distributes it nicely to Will Richardson's feet. Turns, looking to find Walter Brose over the top, can't do it. But Mitch Thompson wins the ball, finds Will Richards, who manages to nicely maintain possession. Find his support pass in George Newton there, who's attacking the defense. Round the first defender. Fantastic, really nice job there by the River Falls defender to stay with it, play the ball out. It's Jacob Billicky, senior captain, throwing for Hudson. Quaddy looking for Newton. Again, Billicky stepping up. This is exactly what you'd want to see if you're the Wildcats, is your team's down right now, and the people leading the charge are your seniors and your captains. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from them. Laid off Mitch Thompson on the throw to George Newtonen. Looking optimistically for the shot there. Makes decent contact with it, but plays it wide, and it's a goal kick for the Wildcats. Yari Zoller with the goal kick. Back into play here, right under the head of Richards. He flicks it on, and we're off to the races. What can Osterhus do with it? Fantastic job. Really nicely done by Silas Young. He's got a bigger, stronger player on him, and he's able to maintain position. Not only is he able to win the ball, but he's also able to win the foul for his team. Great one-on-one defending. Halfway through the first half here. Hudson Raiders 2, off of goals by Will Richards and by Cole Osterhus. River Falls Wildcats 0. George Newton taking on Hunter Overby. Again, just fantastic work by the Wildcat captains. Newton looking for Bros, tries to do a little dummy there, and he manages to win the ball. It's a fantastic battle over there. And Walter Bros called for the foul on Thomas Scott, and it looks like Scott's down, might have got injured. He's got a stoppage in play for the injury. Teams regrouping, getting a drink of water. The trainer is coming out onto the field. So we'll see here. Looked like Scott and Bros were fighting over the ball, and Scott got flipped over Bros. Wonder if he got the wind knocked out of him. Looks like he's moving, talking. Those are good signs. Been a good competitive match so far. The Raiders have been able to maintain a little bit more possession. They've been, as is evidenced by the 2-0 scoreboard, more effective when they've had their opportunities in the final third. But though River Falls maybe hasn't had as much of the game, they've had two really fantastic and dangerous scoring chances. One with a great cross from the left flank to a runner flicking it on in the near post and just couldn't quite flick it into the back post or have a runner there for it. Scott's up, as you can hear the fans applauding that. Looks like he's walking okay, a little bit of a limp. Hopefully he'll be all right and be able to get back in the game. As I was saying, the Hudson, the advantage on the scoreboard and the advantage in possession, but River Falls has stuck to their game plan, looking to counter, looking to get the ball wide, and twice have created really fantastic chances from that play. See if they can, in the next 20 minutes here before halftime, 19 minutes, capitalize on some of those opportunities. Julius Martin checks into the game for the Raiders. Looks like he's going to play at the right forward position. Hudson maintaining the 4-3-3 shape. And despite having just three midfielders, they've done a nice job winning the ball in midfield and transitioning quickly to attacks. All right, waiting on Mr. Scott to get off the field and get any further treatment he might need. Mr. Ross blows his whistle, and we're off and running again. Playing the ball up the right flank, looking for a little one-on-one situation. Looks like the ball ran out off the kick. It's going to be Hudson throwing. Hunter Quaddy looking for somebody. Not a lot of movement. Mitch Thompson making a run. Pretty static, but they're able to get the ball into play for a second. Looked like River Falls had an opportunity to win the ball and start the attack, but great job stepping up by Hunter Quaddy. George Newton looking to play Julius Martin in right away. Can his first touch on the ball be a magnificent one? And still hasn't got a touch on the ball, but looks like he got a touch on the Wildcat player there. Foul whistled by center referee, Mr. Ross. Free kick Wildcats. They started quickly. Again, looking to play the ball up on the left flank there. To check middle. A little bit of a scrum here. Who's going to come out of it with the ball? And to probably no one's surprise, Damien Overby had it for a second there, but Hudson wins it back. Try the 1-2 there by Osterhus and Julius Martin. Martin is unable to connect on the return pass, but he wins the throw-in for the Raiders, who are going to make a change. Dylan Ferrari is going to come off in favor of Tyler Thompson back on for his second stint here this half. Ball's back in play. Newton tries to settle it. Unable to. Oh, that was Osterhus, pardon me. Since they're similar in size, that was an easy mistake. Nice run down the left flank, but again, fantastic job Hudson getting numbers back. But nice job recognizing the Hudson stayed compact, which gave some space on the far side of the box there. Looking to play it over the top, but Hunter Quaddy just got a head on it to flick it over. Out for a corner kick for the Wildcats. they're going to have 2. Last time they had a corner kick, they put 3 players over there. 2 right now. I wonder if they're going to try the trick or if they'll just play it more direct. 1 player in the box, right just about on Peyton Spencer there. Kick makes a signal, plays the ball far post. They got a runner coming on. Great job by Thompson flicking it over, but the Wildcats maintain possession. Takes a touch. Wonderful job closing down, and Martin wins the ball for the Raiders. Great job checking back, winning the ball, maintaining possession by the Wildcats. And now what can they do? Stepping up, trying to play again, looking to play that ball wide into the corner out on the flank. Hunter Quaddy gets the initial ball, but loses it then to Hunter Hank, who gets it outside on the flank to number 8, Hart Shelton Davies. He centers it for Hank. Hank takes a shot, but blocked by Tyler Thompson. River Falls maintains possession, though, till a long touch goes to George Newton's feet. The ball's played out, and River Falls looks initially to get it in quickly. But now number 20, Michael Silla, comes over. His touch eludes him, and George Newton's able to play it off of Silla for a Hudson throw deep in their defensive half. See if the Wildcats try and pack it in here and keep the ball down in this half. Got a lot of men in that space. Looking to play off of Mitch Thompson. But then Thompson wins the initial header. Mason Linehan for the Wildcats plays it out. And the Raiders are off and running. Good little scrum. Looks like that comes off of Mitch Thompson. Ball's out. That's going to be a throw in for number 5, Charlie Radosevic. And out for another Wildcat throw. And Radosevic looks like he's going to take it again. Sizes up the situation. Hudson looking to mark up. Try to play the ball for a great run off of Overby and a fantastic first touch. Oh, what a cheeky play by Overby. The ball fell really fantastically there for, looked like it fell for Hunter Hank there, who tried to take a touch, set up his shot on the left foot, and the left-footed shot rolls harmlessly wide of the goal. Peyton Spencer with the goal kick. Walter Brose looks like he came in for Cole Osterhus. So now we've got a, nice play by Newton to win the ball. Unable to maintain possession, but Klunt steps up and straight away plays a great first-time ball over the top, looking for Brose's speed in the center forward position. Wildcats play it back to their goalie, takes a nasty bounce right in front of Zoller, and he does fantastic to deal with it and clear it out. Cheeky chip by Richards looking for Brose. He's unable to flick it onto Martin. The run just really wasn't there. He was looking for a run that wasn't happening. Fell to the foot of the Wildcat defender. Now Richards is back on the attack. First time over to Newton, and Richards with the overlap. Plays it to him. Great far post run by Brose. Oh, and Richards is unable to pick it up. Walter Brose had really made a great run far post there. There was nobody marking, and he would have had a wide open opportunity had Richards been able to find him. Smart running. An uncharacteristic bad ball there off of Richards' foot. It's like the halftime dance team routine is getting rehearsed in the parking lot here as we're inching closer to that time. 32nd minute, 13 minutes left to go. Nice flick out there by Viraga. I like the run there that gives options to Newton. Oh, nice little 1-2. Fantastic touch by Newton, and he is fouled. This is going to be a nice opportunity for the Raiders. Really just set up a corner right here. Looks like Klunt, as expected, is going to come up and take this ball. So the Wildcats get the opportunity to set up a nice high line. Looks like they're going to set up right at the 18. Gamble a little bit. Zoller's, at this point in time, staying on his line and not taking any of that extra space his team's buying him. Setting up his wall, first of all, but he's going to stay on his line, and looks like Dan Klunt's going to go straight for goal, see if he can catch him out, and he's unable to. Again, smart play by Zoller and a lovely distribution. Played it right up, gets his team out on the attack. First touch settled. And again, those big, long, wide crossing balls, unlucky to fall, but that puts the Raiders in a great position. Will Richards settles a little bit, finds Walter Brose's feet. And a great job by Mason Linehan. Wow, good effort to get back, and he was right there for the ball. And then looking to play right back into the attack, but good job covering by Dan Klunt from a central defender position. He's taking on 2 players, and is he going to win it? No, he's not. Great effort. There's Damien Overby looking to low cross. Hunter Quaddy's got it covered. And then a spectacular volley attempt by Hunter Hank, again with the left foot, and he's again pushed it wide of the near post. Cole Osterhuse's breather looks like it's over. He's coming in for Julius Martin. Good running on Martin's part, unable to really get a lot of the ball, but gave the effort that Solom, I'm sure, is looking for. Spencer plays the ball up. Bros looking to play the little back heel flick off the goal kick. Doesn't work out so well, but the ball ends up at Newton's feet. And he's just looking, Hudson's really looking to exploit the River Falls back line. A lot of balls over the top, figuring that they've got a speed advantage there. By and large, River Falls has done a nice job dealing with those real long balls. As they take that free kick and they play it directly out of touch. And on this throw-in opportunity, Hudson's going to make a substitution. Chase Blackman steps up from defense, it looks like. Into the midfield. And Dylan Ferrari is going to play, looks like, at right back. Santi Vergara looks to play the ball into the middle. The run was late by Osterhus. Wasn't there. Handball correctly called. Nice job there, Mr. Referee. River Falls right away looking to go. Michael Linehan is going to play it out to the flank there. Can he get a touch on? That's wonderfully done. And now Hudson again, their back line stays really well organized. They're recovering well. They're getting goal side. Making it tough for the Wildcats. There's good shape there by the back line. Not given space, staying organized. And the result is Hudson goal kick. Ball back into play. Blackman chasing it down. Bros chasing it down. Blackman takes the ball off of Bros' foot, settles it back. Ooh, and unlucky. Actually, just probably give credit to Overby for making a nice play there, but Hudson gets the ball back, and now it's over the top, and Bros is on. Richards did not get it far enough out ahead of him. Bros really had the run timed nicely, but a good job by Jacob Billicky being there, being calm, settling down, and not letting them get through. Raiders with the ball again. And another throw in for the Raiders. Osterhus flicking it on. Again, a nice job by Billicky there. Back to Tyler Thompson. Just a high looping ball in the air. Who's going to win possession of it? And it looks like it is Mr. Hank. Plays the ball wide out on the flank. Looks to get it back, and he does. Raiders have him pretty well covered up there. Finds Overby. Looks to take a long distance shot. Struck well on frame, but as good goalkeepers do, Peyton Spencer was right where he needed to be when the ball arrived. Punts it back into play looking for Osterhus' head. He's unable to get a touch on it. Mason Linehan there gets a little bit of a flick on, but again, really well organized by the Raider midfield. Nice, compact, winning the ball, and a first-time ball by, oh my goodness, Walter Bros with the ball. Can he score? Oh! Great save by Yari Zoller. Well done on the attack. Chase Blackman right away looked up and played a lovely ball over the top to Walter Bros. Took a touch and fired a rocket of a shot. But Yari Zoller again being in the right place with the fantastic reactions to play the ball up and then secure it. Another ball's touched. Quaddy. Richards heads up, nice and composed, touches it around the defender, and he's off on the attack. Oh, ball gets stuck up behind him. Nice job by number 21 there, Sam Fillikins. And then he wins the free kick for the Wildcats. Couple substitutions waiting. Next stoppage of play. Ball's up over the top. Overby, looking to take a pretty spectacular settle there with the outside of his right foot. Doesn't work it out. Falls to Santi there. The ball played out in touch by Charlie Radosevic, which will allow our substitutions to come on. Santi Vergara is going to go off in favor of Drew Osterhus. Going to get a couple minutes here at the end of the half. It's the 39th minute now. About 6 minutes left to play, and the Raiders get the ball back in play. Settled by Walter Bros, looks to turn, lays it off for George Newton, plays it up for Will Richards. Richards takes a nice touch, runs away from him. The defender's able to take on it. Defended by Newton, but the River Falls gets it right back. That goes out wide on the right to Hart Shelton Davis. He plays it back into the middle for Silas Young. Silas Young fights off the challenge by Will Richards, carries it nicely in and plays a great ball outside to Hank. Hank settles, looking for the runners, plays it far post. They're able to get a touch on it, and who gets it? Dan Klunt is able to settle, composed, clear a ball out, but a great job by 21 there. Sam Fillikin stepping up and maintaining possession for River Falls. Out wide to the left there for Hart Shelton Davies. Looks to play the ball in, takes a deflection, falls to Newton. Newton with his back to goal, can't get a turn. River Falls maintains possession. A good little stretch here, a nice couple of minutes. Hudson throwing, can River Falls keep the ball in this half, keep that pressure up, and before half, get a goal back. It's nicer to go to half 2-1 than 0-2. Richards settles, composed, back to Klunt, making it look easy. But there's nobody there to win the ball, and the River Falls looks like they're kind of getting a stretch where they've got the momentum. Their heads are up. They're playing confidently, taking good touches, good movement there. Nice touch, attempt at the step over, but fantastic defending, good composed defending by Klunt. The ball's played out, and it's going to be a throw-in for Hudson. So, again, a nice stretch by River Falls, some good dangerous possession, but they've been unable to kind of get that final touch. But Hudson's right now struggling to get the ball out of their half. River Falls midfield, they've got made a couple changes. They moved Silas Young into the midfield with Mason Linehan there, and they've done a nice job now. And here it is. First time, lays it off by Walter Bros. Great first ball by Will Richards. Walter's got two defenders. He's attacking him. Looks to go outside. Lays his shoulder into him. There's no foul called. Plays it off, and it's going to fall for Richards. What's he going to do with it? He settles up. And again, plays it wide. You could see he composed himself. Took a breath, looked to get himself set. But in the end, he just took it off the outside of his, inside of his foot there and played it out. Wasn't able to get the ball on frame. Nice job by the River Falls defenders there. They put him under pressure at the end, forced him to rush himself, and the result was that he couldn't keep the shot on frame. Goal kick by Zoller. An attempt at the flick on doesn't happen. Newton wins the ball, plays it back for Hudson. Radosevic plays the ball, lays it up to Hart Shelton Davies. He plays it into the middle. Falls to Hunter Quaddy, but his touch runs out, throwing for the Wildcats. Good throw. Nice ball in the middle of the running to the runner. Hunter Hank there. Nice cutback on Quaddy, creates some space for himself. Looks to play the ball across. Smartly won and played out. Again, the organization and the shape of the Hudson back four has just really prevented River Falls from taking advantage. They've looked to have some of those crosses from the flank on the far side, and Hudson's just been there. But again, as has been the case for the last 3 or 4 minutes, River Falls is really winning the ball back and able to maintain a little possession. Hudson isn't attacking quite as dangerously. River Falls has a little bit more of the game right now. Will Richards wants the ball. He wants it in play quickly. Plays it to Walter Bros, rolls off his chest and out for a River Falls throw-in. Back in. Silas Young plays it long. Tyler Thompson settles it down. Chase Blackman wins the ball, takes a touch, settles back to Thompson, who again looks to play it up high, not to anyone in particular, and River Falls is back on the attack. A fantastic battle going on right now between Dan Klunt and Hunter Hank. Great effort, smart players, fun to watch. Peyton Spencer taking his time, really smart here. End of the half. The other team's had a little bit of momentum. Let's settle it down. Let your team get up. Let's see if you can make something happen now. Foul called. Looks like that foul was called on Michael Silla for the Wildcats. Jumping over the back there of Cole Osterhuis. Dan Klunt's going to take his time again here. Smart move by the Raiders. No reason to rush. They've got the lead. River Falls has gotten in the game a little bit here. Let the game settle down. He's going to chip the ball right at goal. Yari Zoller, great job. Cole Osterhuis has asked questions of Zoller a couple times, and he first time wasn't able to get it, resulting in the goal, but the other 2 times he's really won that battle nicely. Thompson plays it out. Seller, a little bit of a miscommunication looked like for a second there. And now Radosevic has the ball. looking to play it up to Overby. Klunt has that one. Looks like he's going to shield it almost all the way out, but again, a great effort by the River Falls captain there. But compliments to the Hudson captain for the play that he just made, getting the ball up and getting his team back into possession. Nice little up back through there. Blackman looking to play out the runner. Runs a little wide, but good. Keeping possession. Heads up. Oh, great run by Richards. Saw the space, ran into it, split the defenders. Now Newtonen takes a little touch. What can Hudson do with this? It's most touch. Oh, nice job by Blackman settling the ball. But it's too many defenders, too much traffic to try and run through there. Richards flicking it up, looking for the flick. Oh, and Osterhuis is going to get the call. Looks like the defender really climbed up over his back there as he was trying to flick it on, and he went to ground. This is going to be a really dangerous corner kick or free kick with just 40 seconds left in the half. Klunt's going to take his time. This could be just about the last kick of the half. River Falls setting the wall up just a little bit less than 10 yards, so the referee helps them get it set up. Zoller setting his wall up, getting it lined up. He moves back to get in position. Klunt takes a step up. That's a tough ask. In a way, you'd almost rather have a free kick about another 5 or 10 yards out so you can get it up and down over the wall easier. That's a big ask to be able to get it up and down with pace into the corner of the goal, and Klunt wasn't able to do it. Assistant coach Kyle Flanagan with his silky smooth countdown of the last 10 seconds of the first half. And there we go. That was the first half here at Hudson Middle School in this Big Rivers Conference match between the Hudson Raiders and the River Falls Wildcats, with goals in the 16th and 19th minutes by Will Richards and Cole Osterhuis. The Raiders lead 2-0. We'll be back for the second half. And welcome back to Hudson Middle School in lovely Hudson, Wisconsin. The sun has set behind the horizon. It is cool and brisk. A lovely fall evening as we're ramped up for the second half of this Big Rivers Conference boys soccer clash between the Raiders of Hudson High School and the Wildcats from River Falls. It was an entertaining first half. Both teams really getting after it. Hudson had the lion's share of the game through the middle half of the first half, traded barbs back and forth the first 5 or 10 minutes. Hudson settled in, had pretty good control of the game, and we were able to manufacture 2 goals out of that control. River Falls, led by their captains, their senior captains, put up a bit of a comeback effort. Towards the end of the first half, had some good possession, put a lot of pressure on Hudson's goal. Probably were unlucky to not come away with a goal, but they were. And as we head into the second half here, Hudson leads this important conference match 2-0 off of goals from Will Richards and Cole Osterhuis. Head referee Steve Ross doing what he does best, pointing and whistle blowing. And we are off. Will Richards takes the touch, drops off to Tyler Thompson with some good pressure from the River Falls forwards here. They're working hard. Midfield drop back, keeping their shape. Nice easy start. But Walter Bros trying to turn that speed on. Great cover there from the central defender. And we got a throw in for River Falls. Nice organized start. First minute or so of the second half here for River Falls. Hunter Quaddy plays the ball out there. Another River Falls throw in. Trying to work it down the far flank there. Ball squirts through. Dan Klunt is there to cover. Chase Blackman's trying to chase the ball down, and he ends up winning it. Great job, head up, first through to Cole Osterhuis. He tries to chip the ball over into the corner. Is it going to run out ahead of Walter Bros? And it is just a little bit too much on the ball there. Nice look as Bros was making the run, but he was unable to turn on the Jets quite enough, and Yari Zoller, River Falls goalkeeper, will set it up and get the ball back in play. He had a fantastic first half, gave up 2 goals, but really made some nice saves. And really got put under pressure, especially by Cole Osterhuis, and was able to come on top a couple times, which, as we talked about in the first half, is not an easy task. As you can see, evidenced by that rising header that Osterhuis just won, but to the feet of the River Falls defender, and they are underway. Looking to chip the ball in there, right to the head of the Hudson defender. Well won. Nice job by Silas Young. He started on the back and is I think, changed the game a little bit since he's coming to the midfield for River Falls. As the ball gets played out wide to Hart Shelton Davies. And now the ball is at the feet of It's Davian Overby. As I get my names figured out, the ball runs out for a Hudson goal kick. Again, this is Chuck Bublitz with you here for this Big Rivers Boys Soccer Conference soccer match between Hudson and River Falls. Hudson's up 2-0, start of the second half. Hudson goalkeeper Peyton Spencer here, ready to restart the game. Got one Hudson defender out nice and wide in case he wants to play it that way, but he's going to look long for the foot of a River Falls defender. Damien Overby takes that touch, but good job working back by Chase Blackman. I think that's been the big difference in the game, is just the midfield. Hudson's been able to win so many balls in the midfield with their work rate, with their athleticism. It's made it tough for River Falls. They haven't been able to have any kind of possession in the center of the field. Fantastic turn by Hunter Hank, but again, Blackman from the midfield working back. Really did a great job there, running from the flank back to bail out the Hudson defenders there as Hunter Hank made a fantastic turn, maybe even a little unlucky not to have a foul called there. Looked like there was some contact. Ball bouncing around. River Falls able to maintain possession. Tries a couple little step overs. Laid it off for a cross to nobody. But it squeaks through to a Wildcat. First touch, unable to maintain possession. Hudson clears out. Only as far as River Falls central defenders. First touch fails him, though. It fell to Cole Osterhus, and again, just a little bit long there with that ball for Walter Bros. Yari Zoller taking his time. Again, it got a little hectic there, and that's smart on the goalkeeper's part. Let his team get settled, let his team get organized and ready to restart the game. Takes a crazy bounce, falls for Chase Blackman. Little 1-2 with Will Richards. He plays over the top for Walter Bros. Walter Bros runs onto it and fires a nice low shot on frame. Out of the air. Great job off the left foot by Walter Bros. Zoller, as per usual, is in the right spot, but he made it hard on him. Zoller was not able to hold it. Fortunately for him, it squirted out right next to him as Osterhus was running on. Great job. Good forward instinct. Keep running, following it, wait for that ball to squirt out. Ball's back in play. River Falls looking to run onto it. Only gets as far as Tyler Thompson, who clears it out to a Hunter Quaddy header, and River Falls maintains possession here in the Hudson half. Ball out wide to the right flank. Got one runner looking down the center channel there. Ball played over far post. Again, they're looking for that a lot, and the Hudson outside backs have done a really nice job winning those headers, not letting the ball get over them and preventing it from becoming a dangerous situation. Oh, good job by Santi there. Plays the ball off the River Falls defender. That's out for a Hudson throw-in. Played away from him by the River Falls defender there, and we're going to have Dylan Ferraria with the throw-in. Will Richards makes a nice run, tracked back nicely by, well done. Played up to Osterhus, who's looking to lay it off for Blackman. That didn't work out, but the ball falls to Tyler Thompson, and we got a little bit of header wars there. And now George Newton looked to restart the Hudson attack. Trying to play it through there, but didn't quite make it. Split the defenders, played it to the foot of the outside defender. We're up on the flank, and River Falls again looking to attack quickly through Hank and through Overby. Hudson plays it back to Parker there. Always composed on the ball, trying to work it up the outside when Walter Bros manages to keep it in. But good job backtracking by the defender there. And River Falls looking to restart with a long ball out in touch, and that's a throw-in for Hudson. Hunter Quaddy's going to take it quickly into Will Richards. Again, Hudson playing with three in the middle of the field and three up top. Just play it down the line there to Walter Bros. The clear only gets as far as George Newton. Nice defensive position there for him. He's fighting hard. Really good physical battle there. Coach Solom asking for a foul to be called. Mr. Ross probably doesn't oblige him, but does call the foul. And Hudson's going to take, again, looks like they're going to set up possibly for a long ball into the box here by Dan Klunt. Klunt has the situation. Hudson's going to get Blackman, Bros, Osterhus, and Vergara there. Plays the ball a little bit shorter for a flick. Well-designed play. Bros looked like he was ready to maybe put a good volley on it, and instead Blackman tried to heel flick it into the goal, which probably is not going to beat Yari Zoller. Not tonight anyways. Zoller with a restart. That's a little bit of a big touch. Fantastic effort to keep the ball in play. And now we've got Hunter Hank with a run there, tracked nicely by Dan Klunt. Hank's touch carries nice and easy into Peyton Spencer's hands. Spencer plays it up. Osterhus looking for the flick. Bros had the run on, and Osterhus heads it back instead of being able to get the flick on. Really nice job there. Nice battle by Silas Young and Will Richards. Young comes away with it, maintains possession, gets it outside wide of the flank. Are they able to keep it in play? They are. George Newton over there tracking. Plays the ball up. Touch carries a little bit far there for Hunter Hank. It's out for a Hudson goal kick. It's going to take something a little bit more probably from River Falls at this point in time. Fantastic effort up front by both their forwards, Overby and Hank, but they just haven't quite gotten the support. Ends up being a lot of situations where they're having to beat 1 and 2 defenders to make something happen, and that's a tough ask. Hudson's got talented defenders, and beating 2 or 3 of them at a time is going to be a tough ask. Ball up and out off the restart for Hudson throwing. Richards looking for options. Osterhus checks 2. Richards thinks better of it. George Newton makes a little run. Looks like he's going to play it then into Osterhus finally, who loses possession only as far as Newton. He's going to play the ball trying to find Bros, who's on a nice run. Osterhus fighting off, unable to maintain possession. That's really good job by Billicky there. Winning the ball, plays it smartly into touch. No sense in playing around with it when you have the ball in your defensive third. That's just good, strong physical and smart defending there by Billicky. Hudson's now got to throw in deep in River Falls half. Blackman's making, looks like a run. They're going to try and again a flick on there. Can it make it to Blackman? Not quite, but Will Richards running on, takes one touch. Oh, he was looking to blast it. Oh, bounces around, falls to Blackman's feet. He hits it. Bros turns, gets to the end line. Can he cross it to the middle? He can. Only as far as, an unlucky Osterhus looking to knot it down into the net. Put it wide. Bros was there for a second touch, and his shot is high and wide. Out for River Falls goal kick. It was a good sequence there for the Raiders. Both Richards had an opportunity there, and Blackman. River Falls did a nice job getting their body in front of the ball and preventing the shot from getting through to Zoller. Zoller restarts to Richards' feet. Really nice touch, settling it there. Turns around, finds Klunt. Klunt was looking for probably Vergara, but he looks like he had turned to make a run. Hudson fortunate the ball ends up back at their feet. Throw into Osterhus. He takes nice touch to Vergara. Settles. He's got his head up. Looking to attack. Oh, nice little flick there to Bros, who flicks the header. There just wasn't enough on that cross for Bros to do anything but float the ball into Zoller. But a nice little piece of skill there to get the ball up and over the defender and find Bros' head, who was on the run. Not enough to beat Zoller, though. Good little flick from Overby. Ball runs out. Hudson goal kick. Peyton Spencer sends the ball down. Looks to get it back into play here for the Raiders. Everyone's slowly getting reset. No substitutions yet here in the second half. Really strong header there by Sheen Sheldon. And good job by Silas Young, winning the ball, looking for Hank. Thompson plays the ball out. No, correction. That's off of Hank. Hudson throwing. Vergara loses the ball, possession, settles it back. Here comes Silas. Nice cut to work around Blackman. That was a really nice piece of skill. Fires a good shot. Unfortunately for him, right at Payson Spencer. That was a fantastic piece of individual skill to get around by Silas Young there to get around Blackman and put the shot on goal. Struck it well, but it was really right at the center of the goal where Spencer was waiting for it. Now Bros with a strong run, looking to get around the defender. Can't do it, though. The River Falls defense has done a nice job here at the start of the second half, keeping up with some of that speed from the Hudson front line and preventing really all but one good chance. That looks like we get Mitch Thompson coming into the game, and he's going to step into the center field. They're going to drop Chase Blackman off to play right back. also, it looks like Ferraria went off, and Hunter Quaddy's back in the game. Blackman was looking for Richards there, missed it, but Bros did a nice job. Nope. It's a great job by Charlie Radosevich. He won the ball. Scramble for the ball in the middle of the field. Can Newton maintain possession? Really nicely done there. Good support position from Thompson. They play a little 1-2. Newton and again fights for it and wins the foul. He was in good position there to get the return pass. And Michael Smith's there, number 6 for River Falls. Looks like he got up over his back. Steve Ross calls a foul. Dan Quinn sets up for the free kick. Again, almost like a corner situation here. River Falls holding a high line on the 18. Man-to-man marking. Looks like Will Richards is wide open right in the middle there. No one's picked him up. Wonder why, I don't ask for that, Wall. I wonder why you don't maybe just play Will Richards right away when he's unmarked. One of your best players is standing 20 yards from goal unmarked. Nice to find his feet. But they get their 10 yards. Clune sets up. Probably going to chip it over here. Let's see if we can get a... No, he's going to go straight for goal. An ambitious effort over the crossbar. Goal kick for River Falls. Looks like that's Drew Osterhues checking into the game for Walter Burrows. Sophomore brother to senior Cole Osterhues, if you haven't figured that one out. Brothers playing the front line here tonight. Ball back in play, nicely settled. Turn, no pressure. Chooses to play it out wide. Makes her run a little back and forth, but again, the Hudson midfield is content to let them have that pass back and forth in front of them. Young looks to switch play. Is able to do it. Looked like there was waiting for a run there that wasn't happening. And smartly by Blackman playing it straight up. An Osterhues exchange. And what can Drew do with it? Gets the turn. And gets another turn. Oh, managed to come up with the ball at his feet. Looking to cross the ball in. And that is well done. Billicky there with the help defense stepping out. Playing it out for Hudson corner. Looks like Bros back in the game here. For Osterhues. Quick chat with Coach Solomon. We're back in the game. Again, Hudson set up with Richards and Clunt in the corner. Clunt has so far chosen to play it into the box, but that's when he was able to curve it towards the goal. Here with his right foot, it's going to curve away from the goal. If I wonder if he's still going to choose to play it in the box. Hudson is putting a ton of pressure on Zoller. They have 3 players surrounding him. He's got no room. If Clunt's able to put it right in there on him, that's going to be tough for him to get out of that mess. Right onto Mitch Thompson's head. The ball is in! The ball is played. Mitch Thompson headed. It looks like Walter Bros is taking claim that he got the final touch onto it. And that is 3 goals for the Raiders. As Zoller picks the ball up out of his net. Hudson packed the goal line there, put a lot of pressure on Zoller. Mitch Thompson made a late run right into the penalty spot, and Dan Clint picked him out beautifully. Thompson did a great job keeping his header on frame, delivered it with pace. Tough to get through that mess of players, but after a little bit of a ricochet and a carom, Walter Bros looked like he was kind of able to flick it off and into the net for Hudson's 3rd goal. So Hudson, in the 60th minute, takes a 3-0 lead over River Falls with goals from Will Richards, Cole Osterhues, and now Walter Bros. River Falls back in the game. Now's the time when you start to wonder if River Falls is going to make any changes to their strategy with a 3-0 deficit. Little exchange there. Osterhues loses the ball. Young gets taken to ground. No foul called, and it's going to be a Hudson throw-in. Right away, quickly taken. Osterhues back to goal. Looks like he's able to looking to flick it over to Bros. Unable to run onto it, but wins the second ball. Billicky there. Still falls to Bros. Looking to slot it through to Osterhues. Off Thompson to Richards. Richards composed. Looking for Newtonen. Newtonen's first touch a little bit far out, and River Falls clears. Clunt in a good position. Placed into the corner. Nicely settled by Vergara. Drops it off to Newtonen. Looks to turn, and he's able to do so. Richards checking over, providing a little support. First touch off of Quaddy. A little hard. Ball up for River Falls throw-in. Not a lot going on over here on this side of the field for River Falls. They're pretty well compact on the far side of the field. Good fight by Richards. Good fight by Richards and Linehan. That's fun to watch. Two players going after it. Newtonen goes to ground. Foul called. Taking his little shoulder from behind. Been a lot of fun individual battles tonight. Hudson defenders really having their hands full with Hank and with Overby, the River Falls forwards, asking a lot of questions with their speed, with their creativity. Hudson defense forced to stay organized, stay composed. River Falls defenders really having much more of a physical battle with the Hudson forwards. And it's fun to watch. Here's Vergara chasing it again with the speed. He falls over after taking that first touch, and it does, though, run out for a Hudson throw off of Charlie Radosevic. Bros takes the deep throw. Back to Blackman, who settles a little bit far. And there's Linehan. Plays the ball up to Sheldon Davies. Nice check there, looking to drop it off to Young, but it worked out okay for him there, as Young does now have the ball. He carries. Smart player. Nice, wide, played the ball wide. Overby with the run. Turns, looks to play it centrally. Gets the ball back. Now River Falls has numbers forward. What can they do with it? A little flick on. Runs through. Nobody following the ball there. The ball squirts through, and everyone's standing still, making it easy for Spence there. Nice, easy pickup. He restarts, looking to get off Blackwood. But well won there by Shane Sheldon. Ball does run out for Hudson thrown. Blackman's going to come over and take that. Before we take that throw, we've got substitutions for both teams. Looks like we got Julius Martin coming in here for Santi Vergara. Switching places with Walter Bros. And then River Falls looks like they brought in number 16. And that's Derek Hansen. Julius Martin right away looking to get into the game. Oh, nice attempt. Great job defensively there by Mitch Thompson, getting in the way of Linehan and winning a Hudson throw. And Blackman again looking to restart quick. Martin looking to make the run. Osterhues really running into the same space in the corner there. Martin lays it off to Thompson. Back pass finds Ogilvy. Head up. Can River Falls get numbers for it? Can they make something happen? Looking to do the switch. Hunter Quaddy is right there. Richards runs onto the ball, and here go the Raiders. Bros making a run. Unable to keep the ball in. Played it probably a little wider than he might have wanted to. Bros put in the effort, but couldn't quite keep it in play. Hudson looking to get organized here again. River Falls settling down, looking to play the long ball. Although he misreads the bounce, settles to Thompson. Can they get it back? Yes, they can. Young stumbles over the ball a little bit, able to keep possession. Plays it out wide nicely. Good quick turn. And looking to keep the momentum going. Looks to play an early ball in there. Too long for his running teammate. Into the Hudson goalie's hands for the restart. A little bit of pace going on in the game now. Neither team really waiting to settle. Getting the ball in play quickly off of restarts. And looking to go Linehan with a nice ball out wide to the flank. Carrying. Hudson defense. Trying to prevent it. Looks nice split. Touch let him down a little bit there. Kluntz right there to pick it up. Again, looking to play long, quickly for Bros with his speed. Looking to find Bros with his speed, or they're looking to find Osterhu's head for the flick. With those three forwards, it's really putting a lot of pressure on River Falls. Derek Hansen over, settles, picks his head up, picks out a forward. Nice check into space there. Lays it off for Hart Shelton Davies. Nice move by Davies. Thompson tracking back, but Davies still is able to maintain possession. Unfortunate. Hit the cross, but really there was nobody in the box there for him to cross it to. River Falls going to want to get some numbers forward when they have the opportunities with a 3-0 deficit. 66-minute substitution here. Looks like Dylan Ferraria is back into the game for Hunter Quaddy. Spencer with a restart. Nice step there by the defender, really nicely done. Only finds George Newton's feet, though, and his first time pass is right to Osterhues. Takes a touch. Thompson with a good run. Good shoulder clash there. Thompson and Filkins. Filkins able to force the mistake from Thompson. River Falls throw. Looking for options. Young drops back. But choose to go up front to Overby. He can't quite flick it on, but does a nice job playing it into space. Young gets it, plays it back to Overby. Really smart exchange there. Nice one-touch soccer. Get it on into the flank, and now what can they do with it? This time they've got the numbers up. Guys making runs into the box. Young takes the touch. Actually looks like he maybe tried to dummy there, and Thompson was in good position to clear it. Smart drop off there by Newtonen for Aria. Looking to get it out, unable to. The ball falls through. Overby takes it in traffic, gets it out wide. Here comes the cross. They've got two guys in the box there. Gets a touch on it. And looks like Linehan puts it wide there. Much better from River Falls that time. They got men in the box. They were able to find one of their runners in the box there. He was unlucky to really to take a wide open shot and not get that on frame. Changes again. Looks like number 20's checking in here. Michael Silla for the Wildcats, and that looks like Sam Schultz checked into the game for the Raiders in the midfield. Again, straight to Osterhu's head. Great job winning it. Oh, cheeky little step over. Worked out okay for him, and River Falls is back on the attack. Linehan with the run into the corner. They're going to find him. Osterhu's physical challenge. And that's a foul. River Falls fans unhappy. Osterhu's played the ball back off of Shelton Davies there, and ball's back in play. It's an optimistic effort there by Billicky, unable to keep it on frame, and Raiders get the ball back. 69th minute. Hudson's leading 3-0 with goals by Will Richards in the 16th minute, Cole Osterhuis in the 19th minute, and I believe in the 60th minute by Walter Rose. Low kick, bounces through just about everybody, and River Falls is on the attack. Really nice, strong run by Hunter Hank. Can they maintain possession here again? You got a lot of guys in a small space there, defenders and attacking players there, and Hudson is able to get it out for a corner, or for a throw-in, pardon me. Look for the quick restart, but they already had someone waiting there for a substitution. Cole Osterhuis is going to check out, and that looks like his brother's coming into the game for him, Drew. Yep, that is Drew Osterhuis back into the game, and he's going to play, looks like, that center target forward position. Hudson with a throw-in. Can they get it out of their own half? Mitch Thompson takes a touch, settles, finds a teammate, drops it off to Klunt there, and Klunt just boots it out into touch. Throw in River Falls. Probably not what he was intending to do. Throw looking for Flick, not there. Settled, nice little settle on the knee and clear it out. Osterhuis looking to get it going, but River Falls looks like they've shifted and they've really dropped one defender kind of deep to deal with the Hudson speed, and plays right into their tactical decision. Osterhuis's touch plays right to that deep defender, and they were able to clear it. Nice touch by Richards, settles, drops it back, plays up through Bros. Bros looking to lay it off for Richards' run there, but just couldn't quite get the touch on it that he wanted to. Good idea. Thompson fighting, may go, no, unable to maintain position. Great effort there by Linehan, pursuing the ball through two Hudson players. Again, Linehan with the effort. Falls to Thompson, who plays it up to Richards. He's trying to play Bros through. Bros kind of run away from the ball, and Richards didn't quite have the pass, couldn't get the mustard on it that he wanted. Long ball there. Spencer just going to take his time, settle it, force River Falls to run it down. Young does so, and Spencer back to start the game again. Ball's in play. Settles to Thompson. Osterhuis, nicely done. Header lays it off to Will Richards. Plays that ball on to Walter Bros' run. Bros takes a touch, trying to get by the defender. He's able to do so on the end line. What can he do with it? Puts it into the side netting. Really good attempt by Walter Bros there. He's able to sneak by the defender with that little touch around him. Runs around the other side, but is unable to keep the shot on frame. On the goal kick, Hudson looking to make a switch. Chase Blackman's going to go off in favor of whoever 16 is. Looks like the Raiders need to update their roster. Thompson playing the ball over to Osterhuis. Osterhuis cutting it back. Can he keep the ball? No. Nice job stepping up there. Billicky plays the ball out. Overby gets a nice push by Thompson. He's able to lay the ball off nicely. Great attack, Young, but Thompson recovers nicely. Young flags up for offsides, wins the referee going to see it. Flag's still up, and we got the call for offsides. Looks like Young, when he got the ball, was in an offsides position. When the ball was played, came back into an onside position to win the ball. Still offsides. For those of you watching at home and keeping score, offsides is when the ball is played into a player who is behind the second to the last defender. So you can always think of the goalie as the last defender, typically, and the second to the last defender is then the next defender. And if the player is behind that person when the ball is played, they're in an offsides position. And that, as judged by the referees, is where Silas Young was standing that last play. Great job by Overby when he's got a defender with a lot of height on him, and he's winning headers. Really great effort on his part tonight. Ball played out. Derek Hansen there for the restart for the Wildcats. Plays it into Linehan. Settles the ball. Plays it out wide. Nicely done. Shelton Davies impressing his fan club of JV players here sitting in front of me. Little touch taken on now 2 defenders, and off the defender for a corner kick. Corner kick for River Falls. Great opportunity for them here with just about 15 minutes left in this game. Be a nice time for them to get a goal. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players up. I can still count. Ball played in, driven far post, got a man running on him. What can he do with it? Oh, he can't get a touch on it. Play it back into the mix. And the ball's going to run out for a River Falls throw. Nope. The assistant referee initially signaled River Falls, but was overruled, and I think correctly, by the center ref. Nice job, referees doing their job there. Throwing Hudson. Will Richards with the restart, playing for Bros. Yep, he's got to run. He's behind everybody. Gets a touch. He's saying nothing. He's saying there's no foul. And a fantastic job. Oh, Zoller comes out. Somehow Bros is able to get around Zoller coming off his line. But then he puts the shot wide. The momentum that he required and the space that he required, the angle he created by getting around the goalie there was just such that he couldn't turn his hips and get the ball. Oh, and now it looks like that the center referee has noticed that his assistant ref did have her flag up, and they called foul on Bros there as he was running out with the defender. Not unfairly. Oh, carried into space. Worked out well for the River Falls player there. Davies looking to play it in, and Spencer really nicely saw that the whole way. You could see he was already moving that direction before Davies even really played the ball. Nice job reading the play there. He saw, frankly, the run before the offensive player did. Great job. Nice job by Linehan winning the ball there. Overby as well then. Out to the left to Shelton Davies. And there's going to be a foul. Again, the River Falls fans unhappy with the call. Referee explaining it to Overby there. Everything looks pretty well composed and okay on the field. Nice job by Overby there, telling his teammate to just kind of keep composed and keep in control again. Been impressed by the leadership on the River Falls seniors and captains. Showing a lot of leadership with their play on the field, and then also you see Overby there kind of telling his teammate to worry about playing and not talking. Exactly what you're looking for in senior leadership. Hudson tried to make a substitution, wasn't their throw. They don't get to do that. Ball played in. Sam Schultz plays it up, looking for Julius Martin there. Ball gets played up for Hudson throw. Now the substitutions can come on. Looks like George Newton is coming into the game. Looks like that's Santi Vergara coming into the game for River Falls. Number 11 and number 15, that'd be Hunter Damsgaard and Seth Watson. So Hudson's got a number of their second stringers in right now. River Falls looks like they're giving some of their first stringers. Oh, and Julius Martin plays it. Really nice attempt there, looking for Santi Vergara on the far post. Just not able to bend the ball into his run enough, and it runs out for a goal kick. Nice job to win the ball. Good aggressive play. First touch into space, looking to play it across to a nice run, and they just couldn't connect on it. Zola gets the ball back in play. Schultz trying to settle it there, but Overby wins it, plays it out to the run on the flank. Looks like 2, 3, now 4 River Falls players heading into the box. Nice little 1-2 to get around the defender. Can he keep it up? Hank looking to get to the end line. Gain the end line. Fantastic job defensively, forcing him to play support. And the ball goes out for a River Falls corner kick. It's a good job by Dylan Ferraria, dealing with really one of River Falls' most active and dangerous players and forcing him, preventing him from getting the end line and getting a dangerous ball across the mouth of the goal. It actually looks like there was a foul called. My apologies. River Falls going to set up corner kick-like with 3, 6, 7 guys in the box there. Right into the middle. Thompson able to clear it out. A dangerous ball. Silas Young right there. Santi Vergara plays it up. Julius Martin, good run. He takes a little step over. Doesn't fool the defender, though. Really nicely done there by Derek Hansen. Young looked to do a little step over there. Osterhuis was making the run, but Hansen prevented that from becoming any more dangerous. Plays the ball out. Ball off Mitch Thompson's knee, out for a River Falls throw-in. Flicked on. Overby turns nicely. Ball ends up at Mitch Thompson's feet. Silas Young wins it for River Falls. What can he do with it? Drops off to Overby. Back to Young. Plays a nice little 1-2 around Thompson. And what do we got here? Carrying it into the corner. Seth Watson. Now it's back. George Newtonen settles. Head up. Carries into space. Turns very nicely done. Just maintain possession. Lays it off. Touchback for Tyler Thompson. A little bit of trouble there, and he very wisely just clears it out. Newton looks to settle. Ball rolls off his foot. Sam Schultz. One touch to settle. Looking to find Santi Vergara's feet. Runs past him. But back to Schultz again. First time ball again. Looking to find a teammate. Plays it wide. Osterhuis chasing it down. Hansen looking to play up to Hunter Damsgaard. Now back to Zoller. Plays the ball out wide to Derek Hansen. Out wide to Damsgaard. Checks in the middle. Nicely done. Little check. Lays it off. It fell nicely for Silas Young. He drops it to a good run there and support from Bilicki. Bilicki's out wide here. Out to Hank. Hank's carrying the ball, looking for the one-on-one. Schultz comes over to help defensively. Plays the ball into the corner, but there's really nobody there. Dan Clute plays it out to touch. Substitution here for River Falls. They're taking off number 10, Silas Young, and they are bringing on number 12, and that's Curtis Turner. Turner into the game for River Falls. Oh, so he's looking for the flick. Hudson plays it long. Santi Vergara looking to chase it down. It runs out. River Falls throw. Looking to restart quickly, but Vergara recovers nicely. Prevent River Falls from turning that into an attacking opportunity. Well, there's beat about 3 guys and anything becomes an attacking opportunity. Nice job by Michael Silla there. Carries on his run. Settled by Overby. Can he keep it? No. Played up by Mitch Thompson. Chased down, kept in play by Derek Hansen. Heads up. Nice check there. Damien Overby. Turns, he's attacking his own players, he's attacking Hudson players, beating guys left and right. Can he get a shot off? He can. Was able to turn his hips, get the ball on frame. Unable, unfortunately, to keep it down. Sails harmlessly over. Score remains 3-0 Hudson in the 82nd minute of play here. About 8 minutes left. Hudson's leading 3-0 off goals from Will Richards and Cole Osterhus in the first half and Walter Brose in the second half. Hudson's goalie, Peyton Spencer, pitching a shutout so far, aided by well-organized defensive four. Mitch Thompson looking to play Santi Vergara, excuse me. Unable to connect. Sam Schultz with the header. Falls to George Newton, who is not able to maintain possession there with a couple River Falls defenders on him, but he does a fantastic job winning the ball back. And I think really one of the keys to the game is the midfield and Hudson able to do that, just that, is consistently win the ball. Dan Clunt just playing it up. Fantastic effort by the defender there. He just really wanted it more. Great job running through. But the ball runs out, and Hudson's going to make another substitution. That is Tyler Thompson coming off, and Hunter Quaddy's in. Looks like they are going to slide Dylan Ferraria there back into the center to play next to Dan Clunt, and Quaddy's going to play on the outside, as he has been most of the night. Ball back in play here, and back out of play here. Hudson throwing. Quaddy. Falls the feet of Dan Clunt. Plays it over attempts to play it over the top. Nice job by the defender there. Takes a touch, gets around one guy, can't get around two. Ball falls to his teammate. Ooh, little athletic play there, kind of falling kick. Looks like we got a handball here. Dylan Ferrari, looks like the ball bounced off, right off his hand. And River Falls got it back in play. Out in the flank. Hank into the middle, gets the ball back. Takes touch. Really nicely done by Sam Schultz. Take the ball away from him. But good effort there. Hank gets it back. Head up, Sam Schultz tracking him. Gets the ball out wide to Hunter Damsgaard. Nice job by the defender stepping up, but it is ruled to be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Pardon me. It's ruled to be a free kick for the Wildcats. Damian Overby setting up, takes the kick, low, bends it into the center. Cleared out easily by the defender. Hudson defending a little bit more now as they were towards the end of the first half. Can River Falls take advantage and get back into the game? Settled by Zoller. He's got two defenders running up to him. Plays it over the top. Well done by Mitch Thompson to win the ball. George Newton settles. Offsides by a significant amount. The referee did not raise the flag because the player did not play the ball. She chose to wait. A player in an offsides position isn't going to be penalized for offsides until they play the ball. And so the assistant referee stayed standing, waited to see if Osterhus got on the ball. He didn't. Kept her flag down. Play continues. River Falls with the ball. Shane Sheldon plays it up. Hudson gets it back. Vergara wins the ball. Plays central for Mitch Thompson, settles it down, plays it over to Sam Schultz, who follows his Damian Overby there. It's a big ask for a sophomore to deal with a quick, talented senior player, senior captain, who plays the ball nicely, really well done. Hudson was not ready for that. They were able to get the ball over to Hank. He looks to get it central. First one's deflected, volleys it nicely with his left foot. The second one, but rather harmlessly into Peyton Spencer's hands. Settles it down and restarts the ball for Hudson. See if we can keep this in here. That's a foul coming over the back. Hudson can take their time now. 4.5 minutes left in the game. 3-0 Raiders. Dan Clunt is going to come up and take it. Hudson setting up again. All three forwards on the top of the 18. Far side of the box from the free kick. They're going to look to run in. Clunt will just play more of a driven ball near side to the River Falls goalie. Taken by Zoller, restarted. but unable to keep it in are the Wildcats. Hudson's going to make a substitution. Off comes Sam Schultz, and in comes Will Richards. 1-for-2 swap for the Raiders. Some cheers for Sam Schultz there from the student section as he's going off. Brought the fan club with tonight. Hudson gets the ball back in play, wins themselves a corner kick. Dan Klut's coming up to take it. See if Will Richards goes over for the as the second player. Looks like at the end here of the game, Hudson's going to not do that. Not creating quite the chaos that they created in their third goal in front of the goalie there. A little more conservative, but they're still almost able to find Osterhuis, who just can't quite connect with the ball. Again, the set play service by Dan Klunt is just fabulous. Absolutely fantastic. Really has created 2 of the goals with his service. Fantastic effort, and he is coming off now, probably for the last time tonight. Chase Blackman checks into the game as we're waiting for Zola to restart. Blackman for Klunt. 88th minute, out of 90, so we've got about a minute and a half left here. Ball's up. No one can find it. Newton finally does. Settles, looks to take on the defender. Wisely just keeps possession. Smart play. Kill it. Now the question is, in 3 minutes, can Hudson kill the game? Can they find the corner? Can they keep the ball in the corner? Can they keep it off of River Falls' foot and just let this time run out? Good start. Into Osterhuis. Again, can Hudson just kill this time off? Osterhuis to Osterhuis. Not to Osterhuis. Touch got away from a little bit, but it worked out for the Raiders in the end. Hudson throwing. Time winding down. Just about to enter the 89th minute here. Richards throws it into Osterhuis, skips up off his shins and out for River Falls. They're really at the end here. Less than 2 minutes left to score 3 goals. If they had Robert Lewandowski from Bayern Munich, who today scored 5 goals in 9 minutes in the Bundesliga, they might be in a little bit better shape. Right now, it's probably a tough ask for 3 goals in 2 minutes. But, as evidenced there by the absolutely great effort by senior captain Jacob Billicky, the Wildcats are going to put forth every effort they can to close out this game. A lot of really great work from the River Falls seniors tonight. They had their chances. They just were unable to really put them on frame when given the opportunity. Just couldn't quite finish the chances that they had. Hudson looking to settle in, kill the last minute or 2 of the game. River Falls looking to capitalize in the last minute, get a consolation goal. Hudson settle in, shifting side to side defensively. Got their senior co-captain Will Richards playing central defense now. Just trying to put a lot of bodies behind the ball. Osterhuis smartly playing along. Can't quite get it past that defender. With about 30 seconds left here, River Falls looking for their last attack, last opportunity with a great effort by Osterhuis. Love the running from the young player. Long ball over the top. Spencer thought about coming out for it. Hank gets it, looking to get that last cross in. 10, 15 seconds left in the game. Hank cuts it back to his left foot. And again, River Falls has had opportunities. They've had opportunities tonight, and they just haven't been able to find the back of the net. Credit to the Hudson defense. Credit to Peyton Spencer for keeping the ball to the back of the net. And that's our game here from Hudson Middle School, with the Raiders defeating the Wildcats by a score of 3-0. Goals for the Raiders in the first half by Will Richards and Cole Osterhuis, and the final goal in the second half by Walter Brose. Thank you for joining us this evening. On behalf of Shane Donahue and the whole entire team, have a great day.